excuse me. Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. I just came back a few minutes ago from San Francisco, had my CAT scan, had my blood work for the surgery, met a very nice older woman, although it's getting to the point where I'm the older man. I'm older than the older women, which is kind of sad. She was very nice. I saw her with two canes in the cafeteria when I went down to eat my final, my not my final, my fine cuisine from that purveyor of French cuisine, Jacques Box. I had 4 tacos. So I saw her with two canes. I said, "How do you?" Excuse me, I interrupted her for a minute. "How do you walk with two canes?" She said, "Well, very easily, but I had knee and hip surgery." So I asked her about the knee surgery, and I said, "Mine is in 12 days." She said, "Well, it'll take you about 3 months to recover. They'll do physical therapy at home on you. You should be fine." So we talked about the cats, mama cat, kitten, tiny one, and Fluffy, and she loves kitties. Told her all the stories. So it had pouring rain in Walnut Creek when I went on BART, went to BART, went to San Francisco. The rain was on, off, on, off, on, off. And so I did my blood work that they want. I'm not sure why. Did the CAT scan of my sinuses. Went and set up an appointment for March for my doctor. They want me to take shots for something. Then I got on BART. My knee is killing me because I twisted my knee a couple days ago with Kathy with the stroller, picking up this shirt. Trust no one, the cigarette smoking man from the X-Files. Oh, went to See's Candy, got some milk chocolate butter chews, my lollipops, and the girl working there, the young lady, had never seen the X-Files. And I jaw dropped. "You've never seen the X-Files?" So when I got into Target, it was pouring rain. When I came out of Target, the rain stopped. And of course, as frequently happens, I missed the shuttle. I'm coming across the parking lot, there's the shuttle goes off. I'm standing out there freezing for 20 minutes as the wind just batters me. And boom, bitty, boom, bitty, boom. And it was supposed to be 37 tonight. The dot says 40 something. And we're supposed to have more rain Tuesday. And Wednesday, I'm going to the Apple store to take the Mac Mini because I cannot get the Mac Mini to recognize my Bluetooth keyboards. And I lost my food stamp card. It may be in here. I don't know. So I just spent cash for my groceries. Bought 20 pounds of cat litter. That was fun dragging home. Mama cat, kitten, and Fluffy have been fed, and I got a little pouch of Frisky's treats, so they are very happy. And this is my haul video for tonight. Let's start. This is a limited edition dark chocolate truffles strawberry. So got this for Kathy for Valentine's Day. Got a can of Campbell's Chunky Chicken Noodle Soup. And three cans of this Friskies with garden greens indoor. Cats love this stuff. They devour it. Left my phone at home. That was annoying. I left it in the charger. Skippy natural as opposed to unnatural. Super chunk peanut butter. A can of Target's sliced pineapple. A can of pineapple chunks. A can of stabbing pain in my foot. Chicken noodle and homestyle noodles. I had socks on. My feet were still ice cold today. And 2 rolls of paper towels. Now I'm set with paper towels when I do the cleaning of the kitchen. And then we have not toilet paper, 2 things of Red Baron French bread pizza. I actually found something in the gift shop in Mount Zion. I found a can of the very hard to find Seagram's ginger ale for all of $1.50, and that was amazing. So, and we have the channel numbers. They went up another 1,000, 1,446,144. So it was weird. It was raining all the way home. The driver had the windshield wipers going full blast. The minute I get off the bus, it's not raining, and the only problem is I did not bring the scooter because I'm going to push an empty scooter all over hell. So carrying home the cat litter was not fun. All right, let's see who is in or out of upside down, whatever chat. Not Firefox, not Firefox. I don't want Firefox. That didn't work. Hold on. My knee is killing me, so I'll ask you to bear with me because it really hurts. And there's Fluffy coughing away. As soon as I can, I will get him taken care of. And the only thing I watched on YouTube today, other than the weather, was Pam Bondi and Trump plan to release the Epstein files, and the Democrats are freaking out. Okay. By the way, the thing with the Geark the other day, I may have to do more Geark videos. Got 104 views. Wow. So, there he is, the aviary. The toe of terror is, I don't know, I got a sock on there, and I'm too tired to take the sock off. So, after this video, I'm going to sit here. Both knees are hurting. I twisted the right one, the bad one, but I also apparently, when I tripped over the wheel of the stroller when I was coming back in from the door for this shirt and the UPS guy, I must have twisted the left one too. I almost fell on top of Kathy. And my knee hasn't hurt ever since, so I will put it in, put the ice pack on it tonight. And when I got home, Mama Cat and the kitten were waiting for me. I went up the stairs for once, which I very seldom do. So, no, the toe still has a scab on it, and last night pain was radiating off the big toe and the injured toe, so with the scab, so it really hurt. And Target is out of peroxide, which is really strange. They had tons of rubbing alcohol, but there's no way I'm putting that on that. So I put Neosporin on it. So 12 days and I get my surgery. And then the nice lady said they'll bring in a physical therapist to your home. I don't know what they're going to do in here. Let's watch Tom and Jerry on YouTube. And or Mighty Mouse. So I have no idea. I'm going to have to make room in here for physical therapists to come in here and sit down and do whatever they do. I have no idea. And I have to go to the credit union tomorrow. I didn't do it today, and I spent money with tender bills for food because I have to go get my food stamp card. I still have about $57 on it. So that's about all I've done. So I have no idea. They've not. Look, it's like with these people, I don't know why. To me, it's incompetent. It's not irrelevant and it's not immaterial. But they're telling me very little, and I'm really pissed off about it. So that's not the way you do things. You say you're going to have this done, this done, this done, this done, this done. The condition of my apartment notwithstanding, and that is mostly because I get tired easily. My arms hurt, my knee hurts, my foot hurts, everything hurts. I need a new Android body. Not an Android phone body. I can only do so much, and then I get tired and have to lie down. But this is not the way you do stuff. You don't leave the patient in the dark. But then I'm old school. What do I know? I expect too much from people today, who should be doing a professional job, and let's put it this way, they're barely adequate. So I have no clue. They have not informed me at all. So let Let me put away my pizza. This has to go in the oven, so I will wait until a tiny one. And after this broadcast, I am going to lie down for about 20 minutes and put the ice pack on the knee. Then go feed tiny one. Close the door. By the way, there is almost nothing in. I have this big yellow dish for kitten cat. Kitten cat devours the food. There's almost no residue in there. There's a little tiny bit of the mama cat. They need to eat all the crunchies, the Friskies, beachside or whatever it is. I haven't bought that in a long time. Okay, now for the fun part. Put that there. Can for tiny one. Last time I went back, she was still hungry. I gave her another can. She only ate about a quarter, but she was meowing at me. She doesn't meow at me very long. Meow, I'm hungry. Meow, I'm hungry. Meow, I'm cold. Meow. So I went back and gave her wet and dry food. I love Tiny One very much. And of course, I hope one day if I ever get my own apartment building, my own house, Tiny One will go with me. I'll have 4 cats. Fluffy will have to learn to accept the Tiny One. And I'm sure he'll love her. She's very gentle. Okay. Now for the fun part. Trying to get up on a bad knee, which always hurts. Okay. Oh. So I'm hoping when they operate on this knee that the getting up, sitting down, lying down, getting whatever, turning my leg won't hurt as much because they'll fix the damn thing. And they'll clear out all the debris of the cartilage that's shattered. Okay, hold on. I haven't had the pineapple from Target in a long time. The best pineapple I've found in the can so far is Safeway, but the best pineapple at all is the one from Dole at Costco. And it's very expensive now. I think it's about $12. Okay. For 6 containers. Some point this weekend I'll do laundry. Kathy's t-shirt will be here tomorrow. Kathy's MacBook Pro will be here on Saturday. So you'll see that tomorrow. For Saturday. Okay, unboxing. Double unboxing. Actually, the members will see one and you'll see the other. I have 3 cans of soup, so that sets me for a while. Soup is good when it's rainy and cold. I did watch something on the underwater egg UFOs. They move at incredible speeds. I've known there's underwater UFOs off of Santa Monica and Catalina Island for years in LA, so. Arg, the scurvy dog, the scourge of the 7 seas. If there'd be 8 seas, he'd be scourging it all the time. Harg, matey, harg, scurvy dog, how you doing? You didn't invite me over for no popcorn, you rotten cur, you. It hurts your throat doing that. By the way, my throat, the glands or whatever you call them in my throat are completely swollen. I don't know why. Stovetop popcorn makers. I don't have a working stove, so I cannot chicken Caesar salad. That sounds good, except the Caesar dressing part. I wouldn't mind having that myself. I'm not a great fan of. I used to love avocado back in the '70s, but then I grew out of the habit. Love popcorn though. But popcorn is $4, $3.29 a package for three. Kathy says Target costs more than other places. Only Scourge in the 60s, 70s level at the minor nuisance. Depends on what he's surging, you know. Or scourging, that is, not surging. I'm not even sure what scourge means. I just heard the scourge of the seven seas. Heard it years ago. I've always liked that phrase. Maybe he takes giant sponges and scourges your ship as he goes by, and then you sink. I don't know, but whew. I was okay till I got on the 98. The guy on the 4 went all the way over the curb. It was very nice. The guy in the 98 did the same thing. I couldn't lift my leg. I was really hurting. So, computer, what is a scourge?
As a noun, scourge can have a few meanings. 1. A whip or lash, especially for the infliction of punishment or torture. 2. A person or thing that applies or administers punishment or severe criticism. 3. A cause of affliction or calamity. Either way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, go ahead.
One new notification. From Amazon. On Friday, there's a chance of rain near you in Benicia, starting around 3 a.m. and continuing intermittently until around 12 p.m.
I'm going to call Amazon one day and say, why the hell do you give me weather from 10 miles away when I live here? Yeah, I suspect all three apply. He is a scourge, he's the scourge, and he probably gets scourged. So, whipping, yes, everybody likes that, you know. Whips the skeletons into submission. There's not much there to whip. Living on the edge, the notification live. Electronic mail time. What notification? Oh, yeah, right. Except the notification is from Benicia. It's across the bridge. You go to the bridge by the other refineries. You go to the sky thing. It's way up in the air. You can see what's left of the mothball fleet. Lots of and a lot of the cars come in from overseas, Toyotas and stuff. Oh, by the way, speaking of Toyota, Patty will be getting I believe Lexus is from Toyota. She's getting a 2009. She's getting a car in the 21st century. Let's hear it. About time. It needs tags. So she's got to go to Sacramento. I said, you can take the train, you can take the bus. I've done it many times, which is probably more expensive than it was in the 80s. But no, Sacramento is more like 60. From here, it's another 30 from her house, 20 or 30 from her house. She has to have it towed back. It's going to be, oh my God, oh, knee alert, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Pain. So she'll have to have it towed in one of those tow trucks where they lift the truck up and then they set it down. And they'll probably give her a ride home. So the refinery fire, as far as I know, is out. So no third arm. Think how many views I'd get if I had a third arm sticking out of my head. You know? Hi, this is the guy from Pittsburgh. How you doing? And today I went to the store and I went shopping and I can carry all the bags I wanted to because a hand was attached to my head. You come up with some strange stuff, baby. And the problem I had was birds kept flying over and landing on my hand. And they got very upset because there was no food there for them. I had to go get bird seed. So, how long does it take to set up your stream before you go live? Depends on the pain level. When I go to San Francisco and back, well, it took me about 10 minutes to take everything out of the bags. and then get the dishes washed, find a spoon, get the canned food, put the canned food and the crunchies in, then put them out here. Then make a cup of coffee for me while I was doing it, and then come out here. So it took about 10 minutes. Normally, if I sit down and do the video and I've got nothing to do, 2 minutes maybe. So, plug in the lights to a clapper. No, that's not going to work. I just tap the light. But it's too bright if I do more than 2. Of course, I have enough lights in here where aircraft can land here. UFOs can land in my living room. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lamps. So I don't do Picard by 3 lights. I see 5 lights. Or 4. So. Hello, Sailor. Sailor Drift. I like that. I'm eating a chocolate donut. I shouldn't eat chocolate donuts, but I'm hungry. But I'm really mortified how much of that USAID and Marco Rubio was talking about that day. I haven't watched the video yet. How much money they stole out of the taxpayers' pockets and used it for God knows what. A lot of money went to feeding the house, leaving immigrant missing children. So that makes me wonder, well, where's the money going if they're missing? So that's why deep state money. Right here. On sale. Here we are, catch. Yeah, well, the fruit orange are $10. This was on sale, 15% off. So I don't know what I paid for it. But the problem with these, like the fruit snails, I will eat these in 30 seconds, just like Pac-Man. Costco. Probably, but no one seems to care. NFL is getting rid of the ridiculous end racism thing in the end zone. Maybe they should put a new one, end wokeism, end DEI. If they were smart. And rename the Commanders. And they're calling the Cleveland Indians now. Whom I believe were named after one of their players who was an American Indian, a Native American. Trump talked this morning. I didn't hear the second one, but I was up at 6 in the morning. The player breakfast. I looked around and said, where the hell is the breakfast? Turns out they go to the Hilton or something and they have the breakfast there, and then he makes another speech. I'm not going to show up at a breakfast with no food. Okay, where's Trump? Where's the food? That was 9 o'clock. I think it was 9 a.m. But he went and came in early or something. They changed his schedule. So, where's the scrambled eggs? We don't have any scrambled eggs. Where's the bacon? We don't have any bacon. What do you got? Fruit cocktail. That's your breakfast. Enjoy. Government surplus fruit cocktail. We got tons of it. It was in that AID warehouse. Well, I got really. They gave $11 million for some clinic in Nairobi, Kenya. You know, we have people here who can't afford their medical bills. And the lady agreed. The lady said, She thinks we should be spending the money here. And I think everybody who voted for Trump feels the same way. The only ones that don't feel the same way are the Democrats, because now their slush fund is gone. They can't use it to overthrow government. They can't use it to protest in the street. They can't use it for censorship. And Trump ain't done yet. He only been in office, what, 3 weeks? Still kicking ass, still taking names. Oh, with my slippers on sale when you get the chance. What my slippers? Is that my pillow? That made out of shredded my pillows? I don't know. Might look into that. And the other question is, will I find a pair that fit? In the Go Shop, they had hoodies with UCSF Health on them. But they stopped at 2XL, and I said, I told the lady there, she's very nice, but I said, I don't know what it is. 60% of Americans are overweight, and yet you go to Costco, you go to a store, you go to Old Navy, or whatever it is, you go to Abercrombie and Fitch. I remember when they had fishing rods and guns, folks. I had a credit card at Abercrombie and Fitch until the first one went bankrupt. Everything stopped at 2X. And even if I wasn't overweight, I'm still a big guy. I got big shoulders. I need a big man in the suit. And the guy on Gutfeld, Tyrus, he says, I go to DXL. I have to. I'm too big for anything else. Gear, do you ever get a plastic sword from the circus when you were a kid? That's how you started your life of piracy. Yeah. I didn't go to a circus till I'm too much done up. I didn't go to a circus until I was an adult at the Oakland Coliseum Arena, and I was bored to death. That was dumb. I want to see Geert redo the John Belushi scene from Animal House, where he takes the sword in his mouth. He's got the pirate outfit on. He's got the eye patch, and he swings down on the banner into the convertible. That's what I want to do. And drives off and then becomes U.S. Senator from California. Republican. Rhino. Not Rhino. MAGA. Oh, and somebody last night, I don't remember what video I was watching, but they said they should rename the Gaza Strip, rename it, and call it Magistan. That was funny as hell. I think that might have been good. Call it Magistan. Because there's all these, there's Afghanistan, there's Turkmenistan, Bekawanistan, Wanistan, all these former Soviet republics that are all stands. And usually when it says stands, you got Muslims in there. So Tiki might not cut like him cutting the roof of the Tesla to recreate it. Well, maybe they could put a zipper on it. Just unzip the roof and then zip it back up. Or make it, I don't know, does Tesla make it convertible? I have no idea. I want a Tesla now that I got away with throwing a pool chair at Tiki. So maybe you get away with it. You have heard things I've never heard unless you're coming up with falsifications or fake news or misinformation. Where is Mr. Information? I don't know. That's the Democrats. They've been doing misinformation since Trump first ran for office, but they love talking about misinformation. Going to Vegas, stopped by Art Bell's grave. It's only 60 miles. You must honor the Emperor of Nye, the king of late night paranormal radio, the master. Whoa! I got the door open and the wind is really strong. I can hear it. Very powerful wind out there. TwitchCon? Don't know. Ain't never heard of it. A gambling trip for him. I'm tagging along. I'm going to fly back. If I ever go to Vegas and get my apartment building and buy my U-Haul truck, then someone has to drive the truck back so I can get the second load out of here, because then I'd be in my new apartment or house if I get lucky enough. I win the lotto. I'll buy 4 apartments, 1 in each corner. Buy my house, buy Kathy a house, buy Patty a house. Tournament deal, yeah. The first national Tiddlywinks tournament at Caesar's Palace. So I haven't been to Vegas since 1974, so it would be exciting. Somebody should start a casino, call it Goodfellas or Da Mob. Da Mob. Da Mob runs this. Or Da Boys from Chicago. Been a while since you've been to Vegas. Yeah. I always wanted, I still have a letter the Wind sent me. They said they honored any time I called them up. They said, I'm sick. I had my first bronchitis bout. They said, well, just keep it. Get 2 nights, and then the third one's free. I would like to stay at the Wind. That'd be cool. Of course, my loyalty to our great, hopefully one day, Emperor Trump would be, I'd have to stay at the Trump Hotel, but they got no gambling. No, I never met Howard Hughes. I used to watch Channel 8, though, with the movies he used to play late at night. I knew he was there, but you couldn't access Howard Hughes. He was top of the Desert Inn, DI. If I'd been a little more older, I might have been able to weasel my way in, but nobody got to see him, I think. And he was pretty horrific at the end. Brilliant aviator, brilliant innovator, but I think the crash he had in 48 unhinged his mind, because he almost died from it. I think he had burns and everything on, broken bones and everything else. Very sad. Carrie Moore married him, and she loved him, so there must have been something still there, but he went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs as he got older. Probably because he had the Mormon Mafia protecting him, and they would not let him to go to doctors and get himself taken care of. They, the usual people who hang around the rich, they feed off them until the carcass is drained, and then when the guy dies, they're nowhere to be found. I wouldn't do that to somebody. And Mayhew got fired, as the former FBI agent that was head of security for years. And I've read books on Hughes. It's just fascinating. And of course, I saw the movie with Leo DiCaprio. He did a really good job as the aviator. So. He had dozens of starlets set up in apartments. Many of them he never called to meet him or have dinner, never had sex to them, and they didn't get any roles in movies. He just paid a retainer. Gave him a contract. He was a pal of Richard Nixon. I wish I'd been older. It would have been interesting to talk to Nixon in his later years. Nixon's fascinating too because weren't for Watergate, he probably would have gone down as a really good president. Those pictures on the wall, the LED flashing, they're corded. Nope, they don't run out of batteries. I'm tempted to steal the Navy's new laser. The new frickin' laser. Use that to power my UFO and my Captain America. No batteries. Actually, I lied. The secret fuel is chocolate donuts. we get these to subatomic level. They burn bright for thousands of hours, and the heat produces the power to run the two signs. Or two pieces of art, actually. Every once in a while, I'm lying down and I forget they're there, and I can see the LEDs flashing on the other wall, and it kind of creeps me out. Like, what is that light? And oh yeah, that's just two things there, yeah. Kathy bought me the Captain America many years ago for $50. I got the UFO for I think 60. No, 20. 20 bucks. Knew those things. They make the UFO one no more Captain America. I called them up. That runs like 200 bucks. So I got a bargain. I believe they have one of the Starship Enterprise, but I don't remember. I wish they would make one of the nuclear carrier Enterprise. And or a bunch of starships. Well, guys, I gotta lie down. It's for a few minutes. It's 13 minutes to 8 with the blinking cursors on my Mac screen, and then I have to go feed Tiny One before she freezes and is starving. So I'm gonna quit this. Have a great night. Stay safe, stay dry, stay warm, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching. I need to lie down for 20 minutes or so and set the clock so I don't fall asleep and not feed Tiny One, because when it's cold, kitties need extra food to stay warm during the night. And she has a little doghouse, but I don't know if she sleeps in it. I am hoping it isn't. I just heard a gust of rain, windy rain, so she's probably getting, poor thing is probably getting drowned. But I need to rest my knee for a few minutes. Have a great night, and I will see you. Where am I going? Credit Union tomorrow, no food. Saturday, Costco. So I'll see you Saturday morning as I do the haul video, not the haul video, the unboxing of Kathy's shirt and her MacBook Pro. See you later. Bye-bye.